Hello and welcome to tutorial 3 on Project Chapman 3D. My name is Stefan Voigt. I'm a freelancing artist for rigging, lighting and of course stereoscopy. I've created a free stereo rig for Cinema 4D that I would like to demonstrate in this short tutorial. You can download the rig from my website using the link below. First I'll blend out the test scene, and right here you are seeing the far plane, the screen plane and the near plane. Everything between screen plane and near plane appears to be in front of the screen, while objects between screen plane and far plane will be perceived behind the screen. In the beginning you choose where your screen plane will be, so let's just use this scene, and you can decide if you want everything, the whole scene, appear to be behind the screen, or you can let some of these cubes float in front of the screen. Alright, in the top view I want to show you some automations. As you can see, as soon as I move the screen plane, the cameras right here are getting closer together. And as soon as I'm moving the screen away from the camera, the distance between the cameras also gets adjusted. So this option will make sure you always stay in a safe range. If you don't want this, go to S3D settings and just uncheck Use Interactual Automation. Now the distance between the cameras is defined in units in this value. So now you can control the distance between the cameras separately, and same for the screen plane. I've also created a professional stereo rig that gives you much more control of the stereo space. I will give a short introduction to the professional rig in another Project Chapman tutorial soon. Alright, now we have to choose a setup for us. At the moment it's an off-axis setup, which is best for most purposes as it saves you from converging and cropping. But down here you can also choose a parallel setup, which is basically the same, but you will have to set your convergence in post. You can also convert this parallel setup into a towed-in setup. I'll just move the cameras a little bit further apart so you can see the difference better. This is a towed-in setup where both cameras are pointing towards a single point. On a parallel setup, the cameras always stay parallel, while on an off-axis setup, the field of view of the cameras stays in the same range. When you look through this camera and hit render, right here, you will get a quick preview of your stereoscopic image. In the Material Manager you can choose between 6 different shaders, providing you with black and white, colored and optimized anaglyph. Alright, in this tutorial we've learned how to adjust screen, near and far plane, and also how to put something in front of the screen or behind the screen. Now you also know 3 different camera setup types: off-axis, parallel and towed-in.